Hello, hello, all you wonderful Eleutherians. Welcome back to my channel, Eleutheria ZA, where we talk about all things liberty because Eleutheria is the Greek word for freedom. It's good to see all the usual suspects back here again, including a new one, Totenkopf 11. I really want to know if I'm saying that name correctly and what it means. Hello, Dodgy Idealist. Hello, Michael Herbst, who always reminds us that we're Eleutherians. Hello, Gentle Inflatables. Hello, Shirley. Shirley's still with us. Anti-Marxist ZA greeting us with his elbow cough. Dylan, hi. And Gentle is cooking, as usual. I really like that I am Gentle's cooking companion in the afternoons. That's great. So, how's everybody on this freezing Wednesday? I don't know if you're as cold as I am, but yeah, I can't get warm today. I showered and my feet are cold again. So, yeah. Here come chill blains again. Yay! Not. Yeah. At least this cold front isn't here to stay. It is passing through fairly quickly, and we can expect spring temperatures from Thursday again, at least on the high fault, which is something to look forward to. But that's enough about the weather. I don't like doing weather chat. It's small talk. I felt a bit bad because yesterday when Gentle asked me why I had the multi-choice logo in my background, I actually didn't give credit to the creator of this logo. And this logo was made by Joe Emilio, who also made my logo, by the way, wherever it is. I think it's in that corner there. Should be in that corner there. It was created by him because he is quite an artistic, clever man. And it's quite representative. There's quite a few subliminal messages hidden in it. And he went into those on a podcast that he had with the Dodgy Idealist, who again is in the comments. You should be subscribing to his channel as well. And so I wanted to tell you guys Joe's thinking behind this, although Dodgy has just told me that the Right Wing Cabal was not impressed. And that's disappointing. That's very disappointing. Not half as cold in Cape Town. It's sunny. So that's great. Dodgy Idealist is reading on white privilege and getting ready for a Nazis podcast, as well as putting final touches on live stream content. Awesome. Awesome. I see you Nazis also going on Rebellious Ruth later today, so don't miss that. Don't miss that. Did I watch James' stream this morning? I didn't watch as much as I listened. Yeah. I'm really glad that they got to a point where they could have a decent conversation. And I think the conversation was productive. And I like that he was saying that, you know, we do actually need to talk to each other more. We need, like, people that are right-leaning or far right need to talk to people that are left or far left. And yeah, I liked it. I liked it. I didn't like him saying that Germ should maybe self-censor a little bit. He didn't use those exact words, but that was the message that he gave. And I don't believe in censoring just because there might be stupid people in the world. Okay, we can't censor ourselves out of stupidity. Let's just leave it at that. Um, okay, it means death's head. And is there significance to the 11s that are on either side? I know I'm probably asking something really idiotically stupid, but like, yeah. Oh, oh dear. Okay, you're joking. Okay, cool. Oh, it's scheduled for the 21st of August. Okay. Alrighty then. There we go. So don't miss that. It's happening on Rebellious Ruth on the 21st of August. So there we go. Oh, your birthday's the 11th of the 11th. Ah, I like. That's cool. That's very cool. Yes, my boy. Yes, it's my son's birthday on Friday. He's going to be 8. So that's the same day that Ruth is doing her stream with her Nati, the 21st of August. So yes, 8 years ago today, I was yay pregnant and willing this child to like send the trigger to the uterus to go into labor. But anyway, oh, you're talking about Unati G, not Unati Quasar. Okay, yes, of course. Duh. Anti-Marxist ZA has photo day next week. His son has photo day at school next week. Everyone will be photographed individually, which will be collaged into class photos, which is okay. Everyone must wear their favorite mask. Why can't they take their mask off for the photo? Like, do we really want this mask thing put into annual photos? I'm speechless. I really am. I agree with your puke emoji. Yes. Your birthday is on the 8th of May, baby. You had your birthday a couple of months ago. And it's not a reason to cry because you did have a lockdown party. And I'm sorry, I've got to deal with this. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a moment. We all only have one birthday. Come on. Is Daddy still home? Super sorry about that, guys. I'm really, really sorry. You know, it's really hard work to be 5 and only have one birthday a year. It really sucks. Anyway, Gentle Inflatables is saying that their class photos have been like that for many years, individual photos and no group photo. Yeah, I don't like the idea either, Dodgy. But then again, our school photos is like I take photos of the kids in bed. Those are our back to school photos. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't get it. Like I say, our school photos are I take photos of them all the time. That's our school photos. So, anywho, but yeah, this whole taking photos with masks and all of that, it's just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. No, it's charging. No. No. Oh, you know what? Yeah. But this is also getting low. What do you want to watch? I'm really sorry. But your brother's watching Outdoor Boys. Why can't you watch with him? Okay. Well, when all the devices are flat, they're flat, and that's it. It's finished, okay? Okay. Moving along, and I lost camera, which, like, really? This is such a crap camera. I just need to. Right. Let's try get back on track here. Such idealist hated school photos. Couldn't get school uniform dirty or wrinkled. The homeroom teacher was a real. Yeah, I think I just sat through it because I had to. Like, I don't really remember photo day. I remember at the end of standard 5, so grade 7, we obviously had all of the standard 5s in one photo because we were leaving the school. And I remember that, and I remember being proud of that photo. And I remember being like one of the shortest in the whole group. I was tiny. I was short, and yeah, there were very few people that were shorter than me. And then in matric, I was like average height. And I remember that group photo as well. But the rest, I don't even think we did class photos in high school, if I'm really honest. Gentle's school photos were crappy, weird haircuts, and buck teeth. Maybe your tastes just change. Gentle inflatables. Because, I mean, those are the people that you've entrusted with the welfare of your children. So, just saying. Right, let's get back to the real topic for today. Because I actually had a topic. And it was this logo. So, it's the Right Wing Cabal News Network, or R.W.C.N.N. Obviously, that's a play on CNN. The text is very similar. And it's also a play on MSNBC. Okay. but what are these colors? Why are there different colors? And at first I thought there was a mistake on this one because there's like a funny black border. But no, that's actually still another subliminal message. So we have red on the left, ironically, and red represents the Republic and Joe Emilio's channel because most of his stuff is red. Okay, then we have brown for coffee because that's Morning Shots, Ramon Cabernet. Then we have in the center, and he's in the center for a reason. Can you guess who that is? Orange. Can I give you a clue? Zach. So that's Ronaldo. So the pink is Germ because his little bunny is pink. And the black is like a brush stroke. Obviously, when you print this out, it doesn't come out nice and clearly. So it's brush strokes, and that represents art. And Germ is a cartoonist, so that's why that was added. And then, if I need to explain turquoise to you, why the hell are you watching my channel? Yes, I was very fortunate to be included in the RWCNN logo, turquoise, for Eleutheria, but also turquoise represents liberal. It represents liberal thinking, liberty, all of that. I had no idea. When I chose that color for my channel, I didn't know that. I learned this from Joe. Okay, so it's the irony is that he put the red on the left and the blue on the right because he switched it deliberately because it's trolling. Okay. And then what else? Oh yes, there was more subliminal messaging hidden in these three being next to each other, obviously, because the three of them have worked really closely together, especially during lockdown. They call themselves the 3ME Bros. So they're together. And Ronaldo is in the middle because he considers himself to be a center-leaning left and all that good stuff. And also because he's the supreme leader of YouTubers in South Africa. And yeah, basically this logo represents all the different ideologies that we all speak about across all of our channels and how diverse the right wing cabal actually is. Actually. I'm not sure what you were asking about the meaning of names, but maybe you can clarify, Gentle Inflatables, or maybe you're talking to someone else. Yes, I know you thought it was multi-choice because it was too far away, so you couldn't see it properly. But it was nice that you noticed it and we could bring it into the conversation, and I could finally credit Joe today because I forgot yesterday. I'm really sorry, Joe. Okay, I did not know that. Turquoise is just, it really is a favorite color of mine. So, yeah. And Dodgy Idealist won't bend the knee to Zach, whether he's the supreme leader or not. I'm sure he wouldn't expect you to. So, there you go. Gentle Inflatable says, now that I know the meaning, I love it. And yeah, like I thought it was important that we spoke about this. I mean, I think I was one of the first people that Joe ever told this idea to. And I had to listen to Dodgy's podcast to get the full meaning behind the colors and why he put each color where he did and all of that. So yeah, I thought let's showcase it. And I surely can DM it to you, Dodgy. I shall do that. Actually, oh no, I did save it on my laptop, so it's fine. I'm sure Jim does know his pink. I don't know. Probably doesn't know, probably doesn't care. But his bunny in his logo is pink. Or is it his avatar or like profile picture? I don't know. He has a pink logo. He has something pink. So yeah. Cool, Dodgy. I will get it to you ASAP so that you can use it. So there you go. That is the Right Wing Cabal News Network. Obviously, it's not just those 5 YouTubers that are represented in here. Big Daddy Liberty uses red in his logo. He uses blue as well. I'm trying to think who else. He's forefront of my mind after his ranting vlog earlier today. I'm trying to think. Dodgy's not in there. We need purple. I like purple as well. You may have noticed. And yeah, my purple bucket and the purple fabric that I use to cover my machines. All of that stuff. There's a lot of purple in my house. A lot. I'm trying to think who else. I've just hit a complete blank as to who else is in the RWC. Gareth Cliff would count. Yes, purple is the color of royalty. But I still won't bow. Yes, Jim also has pink text. Trying to think who else is Girl child. You need to stop using your phone in the sun. I've really hit a blank as to who else is in the RWC. Chris Wyatt. Help me, people, help me. Who do we watch? Man Patria, also red. Paratus, also orange. Yeah. The brain fog is real today. Real. Yes, conscious caracal. Marabani, yes. Yeah, I did say Big Daddy Liberty. These two, I wouldn't say they're quite right wing, if I'm really honest. And I did sort of start talking sirens with them, and so I kind of, like, they watch a lot of right wing stuff, or Right wing, come on, let's be honest, because it's only considered right wing because it's right of Nancy Pelosi, if we're really honest. So, yeah, I wouldn't consider them RWC. Like, also, they're not like overly inflammatory. I know I haven't been overly inflammatory lately, but yeah, that's just my opinion, and I don't mean that. Yeah, he considers himself centrist-leaning left. So, Goosenomics. You know, I need to go and find that podcast because I only know him on Twitter. So, yeah. Yes. Anything right of Bianca? Is it Bianca or Bianca? Anything right of her is far right, apparently. Or what's it? Is just not acceptable. The world has Karens, we just had to one up them and give them Bianca. Yes, Willem Petzer. Yes, he hasn't been pretty much out lately though. So reactionary opinions, their logo is red, white, and blue. Funny. Yeah. So it basically just encompasses all of the people that are like anti-establishment, and I don't just mean anti-lockdown people. I mean like really people that are totally on the liberty train, as BDL would say. Yeah, the Institute of Race Relations, I suppose, would be, and so by extension, Herman Pretorius, I suppose, would be considered right wing now. In fact, didn't Herman and Bianca get into it yesterday on Twitter? Thought I saw something late last night when I was going through the feed. Did you guys see that Laminisaurus? Do you want to see that Laminisaurus? Somebody actually went and made it Laminisaurus. We now have our own Pachycephalosaurus. I was so upset that I only saw it last night. So now I need to find it to share with you guys because it's really cool. And if you're leaving comments, I can't read them because I'm on another tab. Here we go. Okay. Somebody doesn't want you to see me, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to share my screen. And then I'll fix my camera. What do you think of that? Oh. Aha. fixed my camera. Isn't that cool? Okay, that's not what I meant, but okay. So there you go. There's a Dlaminisaurus. It was quite funny. Yeah. And it's only 4:15. Totenkopf says it looks about right. Yeah, yesterday y'all were out buying your alcohol and getting pissed, and nobody watched me. Nobody. No, I'm joking. All of you were here. But yeah, it would appear that people are not getting nearly as worked up with me as they normally do. Yeah, I think my energy is just low today because I'm so freaking cold. Dodgy stepped in when we were talking toys and then he left because he was scared. No, I'm joking. You stayed to the end. I know you stayed to the end. So, Big Daddy Liberty had a good rant earlier today. Unfortunately, it kept on buffering because his cell phone connection wasn't great. But he was actually ranting about what Bianca had said to him on Twitter. And so I'm going to try and have a little rant now as well. I don't think anybody that believes that the government has a right to take our liberties away because of a virus, I don't think any of those people watch this channel. But if you can, and I mean, I'm talking to you watching this video right now, if you can take a snapshot or a screen recording of what I'm about to say and share it across every single platform that you are active on, we can actually start getting this message out a little bit more. But there is not a single justification that I agree with, or that Big Daddy Liberty agrees with, or anybody who's apparently in the RWC agrees with, that says that a government may trample on your freedoms as a human being, your freedom of movement, your freedom to drink, your freedom to smoke. That is not okay. All right? And if you stand by this government enforcing, and it is enforcement by military force, a curfew of 10 p.m., you are the problem. You, person that supports that. And if you think that it's okay for this government to do it because this present government, to do it to South Africans because the Nats did it pre-1994, you are a problem. We did away with this cuck 26 years ago. We do not need to be lapping it up now because now it's okay, because now it's to all races. No. We voted this caca 26 years ago. Do not say that it's okay now, just because it's everybody. No. That feels a bit better. Dodgy would hide those things under rocks and call the police. And then he said, hold on. Well, if you wanted to screen record it, you can rewind it. Or screen record it afterwards, or whatever. Because I 150 billion% agree with Big Daddy Liberty that just because this is being done to us not in the name of apartheid, it's suddenly okay. Like, no, that's cuck. That's bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Totenkopf thinks he likes it when I'm cross. I assume you're a guy. I'm sorry if I'm assuming incorrectly, and you're welcome to correct me in the comments. I like it. We need to unleash you at that thing, Bianca. You know, I'm not great on the spot, and I'm not as eloquent as just speaking off the cuff like Big Daddy Liberty does. So, like, it took me a while to build up to actually say what I just said. Like, I'd been streaming for at least half an hour before I got there. So yeah, I don't. You know what? Screen record what I just did and tag Bianca in. That's what happened. And Totenkopf is assuming is confirming that he's a dude. So that's cool. I call everybody dude though. Like, just generally. Just so you know. And Dodgy caught me live. So I'm grateful for that. That's cool. Yeah, I don't, you know, like the people when all the reports started emerging of people being frog marched back home or forced to do PT because they were caught outside their homes, forced by the military and the police to do this. People were like, oh, you know, they should have just stayed home, or they should have. You know what? They should have done nothing, you know, because fine, have a military enforced curfew for the first 3 weeks of hard lockdown. I thought it was over the top, but I could understand the reasoning. But I still thought the regulations, once they started emerging, I was like, this isn't a lockdown. This is a tyrannical state. But fine. Have a military enforced lockdown, but then make sure that your military says to people, please go home. Not that your military tortures them, not that your military murders them. No, you make sure that your forces tell people, please just go home. That's it. That's all that had to happen. But no, we are now living in a police state where if you get caught at 1 minute past 10 p.m. driving up your street to come home, you could get arrested, locked in jail, catch corona from people in there, have to post bail and have to go to court, get a criminal record, and be unemployable and can't travel overseas. It's not okay. It's not okay, guys. It's not. And anybody that thinks that that's okay, anybody that said of Collins Cause's murder, Petrus Michel's murder, Anybody that said that of those murders, because they were murders. That wasn't an accidental death in police custody. Those were murders. Anybody that says, oh, it's lockdown, they should have obeyed. Those people are the problem in this world. Those people are tyrants. And just because the tyranny hasn't been turned on them in a violent form yet, doesn't mean that it won't. Just remember that. And that's what I fight for on this channel. That's what I talk about on this channel is liberty. Absolute liberty for everyone, always. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what income level you are from. We all deserve liberty. And these flippin' trendy lefties that go on about America and how they have so many deaths in America because Americans have been so irresponsible and selfish. No, 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 no. No. We don't know yet whether lockdowns work or whether they don't. So far, it's showing that no, they're not really doing much to slow the spread. Well, it's slowing the spread, granted, because less people are getting infected all at once, but it's not going to slow how this virus moves through the population. It will make its way through everybody, or just about everybody, and then you get herd immunity, and then it's like no longer a thing. It's no longer a huge threat to the healthcare system. I mean threat as in overwhelming the healthcare system. Okay, we don't know that any form of lockdown is actually beneficial, okay, because so few countries didn't lock down. Okay. And Americans, if they didn't want to obey, they didn't. And you know why? Because Americans are the only people on this planet, it would appear, that actually take their liberties frickin' seriously. Let that sink in. We could learn a thing or two from Americans. They understand what liberty means. They live liberty. I don't think that Americans are selfish at all. I think Americans just know what it looks like or what it could look like for a tyrannical government to take away your liberty, and they won't stand for it. And I think I might be done ranting now. Because the comments just go like dead still. And I'm like, are people not liking this? Should I maybe shut up? Or are they just listening? Or do you guys just think I'm like trying to copy BDL and failing miserably? Let me know. And if you're catching the replay, please like the video anyway. If you've just stumbled across my channel, please subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you'll get all notifications and you'll know when I'm live streaming next and you can catch me live. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you thought my rant was pathetic or if you thought it was good. Hello, Capella. You're new here. Thank you for joining us. Thanks, guys, for letting me know you could at least still hear me and all that stuff. The rent was good. More renting. I shall work on it. It's one thing Joe Emilio keeps saying to me. He's like, I can see that little angry Jack Russell inside you. It's like a really angry little terrier, and it's trying to get out, but you're stifling. He's like, you need to let it out more. Joe, it's like I say, I'm not that great at unprepared stuff, but I had a few thoughts that I wanted to get out there, especially after listening to that left-leaning person on Jim's show this morning. Yeah. I don't want to be too ugly about the guy because I don't want him to be scared to talk to these people. Because I want us to open dialogues with lefties. I want them to engage with us. Totenkopf says, well, I know why ball gags were created after Ronaldo's stream last night. Do you know, I just couldn't. I couldn't put myself through that. I watched Farmers Travels. It's a YouTube channel, Farmers Travels. It's by Herman Gross, the tobacco farmer, if you don't know about him. And he had Yanni, who's in the comments. Hello, Yanni. Thank you for joining us today. He had Yanni on his show, and they were talking about tech and traveling and what tech to take with you when you're traveling and all of that stuff. And that was far more pleasant than watching the Renby Fest. I might watch it on double speed just now, just so that I can, I don't know, is it good for a laugh? At least on double speed, it might be good for a laugh. Yeah. Anti-Marxist ZA has learned not to interrupt a woman when she rants, nor do you fuel the fire. Before you know, you are the target and it never ends. Yeah, but your comments keep me going. Like, I know that you're still here. Just saying. I'm doing great, Jenny. I just had a good rant, so I feel a lot better. You can rewind and watch it just now. How are you? Hello, Femme Fatale. Yes, it was the Renby Fest. Oh, thank you, Yanni. He takes his moderator duties so seriously. I don't even recall being kind, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Hello, Estelle. No worries. You guys missed some really good rants. And like, you know that I don't do that very often here. Like, I'm working on doing it more. So you guys must just rewind and watch the rants, okay? Femme Fatale got her sec buff today. That's so cool. Wait, is Storm here? I missed Storm. Where's Storm? Hello, Storm. Another channel you need to subscribe to if you're into Fantasy Football League. I don't know, dude. I don't even know what half your content really is about. Like, I watch it and I'm just like, not that it's bad content, it just doesn't grab me. I love the comedy chill outs. Those I lap up. But yeah, and that's not a criticism. It's just, yeah. I only have so many hours in a day to consume content. So it doesn't all sink in. A link to Storm's channel. Okay, I'll find it. Hold on. Hold on. Watch Yanni get there quicker than me. Oh, also, oh shit, I nearly forgot. There's another link. I'm gonna share this one as well. Okay, this is Agenda 21 Truth, South Africa. Justice is fighting a good fight. Yeah. Thank you, Yanni. I knew you'd get there faster than me. I can't search it on YouTube. I search for his channel and it doesn't come up. So I have to go to my subscriptions, which takes me for freaking ever because I'm a boomer. And I know you're not older than me, so it's okay. Yeah. My daughter thinks it's funny every time I call myself a boomer. Hmm? It sounded like you were laughing. Okay. Anyway, this is Agenda 21 Truth South Africa. That's his channel. Okay. His most recent video, yesterday's video, which I'm now going to go get the link for as well. Because, no, this is a new one. There's another new one. Okay. Yesterday's video broke my freaking heart. Okay. This video that I've just linked in the live chat broke my heart because this guy has been working freaking hard. Okay. He's gone independent. He quit his job at Supersports and he's been working freaking hard at making independent content. And then lockdown happened. So he lost a lot of his freelance work because of lockdown. And now he's actually at the point where they are going to start attaching his assets. The sheriff of the court, I think they actually have a court order that they can come, and the first thing they're going to take, because it's high value stuff, is all of his video equipment. And then he literally cannot provide for his family. So if you have $50, any tiny amount that you could donate towards him, that he keeps a roof over his family's head. He's got young kids, man, tiny little girls. That he can keep a roof over his head and keep producing independent content. Please, please, can you go and support him? I know a lot of us are in very dire financial straits at the moment as well. But if there's anybody watching this that has a spare little bit of cash, he would be so grateful. I see he's actually already put out a thank you and an update video 24 hours after his plea. So please, if you can support justice, it would really help. Storm's not taking offense to my what I said. Not everything I do is relatable. Yes, this is the thing. Like I don't like soccer. And he's redesigned comedy Chill Out. One went up an hour ago, another in the pipeline. Anyway, enough about me. Rant encore. Gentle's phone died. Anti-Marxist said, if you're a boomer, why you are wearing your years very well. I say I'm a boomer. I'm actually, Yanni, what are we? Gen Zs? Gen X? What is it? Yeah. But in terms of technical skills, I feel a lot like a boomer. Yeah. Anti-Marxist ZA was also crying. Femme fatale, yeah, it's heart-wrenching. You know, even if you guys, look, monetizing his YouTube channel isn't going to help him now, okay, because it's going to take a long time, and YouTube might just turn around and say, no, we don't like your content, and yank all of that away from him anyway. But you know what? Even just watching his videos and sharing them and stuff like that, getting his message out, might go a really, really long way to helping his family. So even if you can just share his video where he's asking for people to donate, there are 3 ways that you can donate. Direct bank transfer, his bank account details are there. PayPal, so you can just send him money through PayPal, and he's also got a GoFundMe page. Obviously, the best thing for him, because you'll get the money immediately or almost immediately, and with the least amount of charges, is direct bank transfer. So if you guys can, please. Storm always feels weird about what? Yes, he posted a thank you 5 minutes ago. There we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dodgy. And Storm's going to add the link to other videos he uploads. Thank you. Thanks so much. Gen X. Yanni's a millennial, 1980 to 1994. And he's an 81 baby. And he's 3 years older than Laura. I'm very old. I actually posted my age on Twitter last night, but everybody missed it. So there you go. Baby boomers are 1944 to 1964. Then you get Gen X, 65 to 79. I just make that. Just. Then millennials. Then Gen Z, which is 95 to 2015. Okay. So all my kids are Gen Z. That's so cool. And most of my nieces and nephews are Gen Z as well. And Dodgy's being an ageist. It's okay. We'll discriminate against you in our own way. Thank you, Gentle. Yeah, Dodgy, you're not that freaking young, are you? Estelle, this is a fine age. (1983), Estelle turned 40 this year. Thanks, Yanni. I know you're trying hard not to flirt with me. I'm joking. You feel weird when people recommend your channel, but why? Why, dude? Why? Totenkopf is 41. No, he's not, because he was born in 85. After Gen Z is Generation Alpha. And that's the end of the comments. I finally made it through those. You guys like really livened up once Yanni joined the party. And Estelle and Laura. So yeah. We've been talking for just over an hour. I had my little rant. I'll do an encore, which will be like a summary of the previous rants throughout the show. So that'll be my sign off. I'll catch you guys here tomorrow at 3:45 again, as usual. Dodgy, enjoy your podcast with Onati. Have a good one. Everybody else, have a good one. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing and just always being here. And here we go. Rant 2.0. It is not the government's job to try and manage a virus by curtailing our civil liberties. And just because it's happening to all races now does not justify it. This is as disgusting as what the Nats did under apartheid. Remember that. Do not rejoice at a government that forcibly takes away your civil liberties and enforces them with military rule. That is not okay. No matter what the end goal is, what we are under now is tyranny. Don't fall for this crap. Tell all the lefties you know that this is not okay. Cheers, guys. Stay safe out there. Don't wear a mask if you don't have to.